YouTube, what's going on YouTube? What is going on? What is happening, man? Of course, it's your guy, one more time, DEDRICKHJR. Now I'm back with another fragrance video. It's my good family. Hopefully everyone is doing well, doing great, doing fantastic. Positive energy, positive vibes. Y'all know how we get down here on this channel, man. Positive vibes only. I don't do negativity. Even if you bring negativity my way about in a way that I feel like it's a negative type of vibe, I won't even address it. I won't even acknowledge it. I don't do negativity. You know, on this journey, I go as the days go. I figure things out as I go. I have a few select people who I really rock with and kind of talk to outside of this space for things like that. You know, not necessarily for advice, but just kind of common conversation and kind of, you know, stay on my toes about certain things. And that's no disrespect to nobody, but I don't do negativity and I never will. I'm not in this space for that. All right, no drama from your boy. All right, so today we're going to be doing something I haven't done in a while. It's a first impressions video, like literally fresh out the box. I gotta, you know, say a special thank you to my friends over at the Perfume Box. They sent me some fragrances from Dumont from different lines. Very grateful for the opportunity to kind of experience these fragrances and bring them to you guys. Now, you've heard of these fragrances already. I'm not breaking any news here, but I'm here to give my take and I give my thoughts on it. And for whatever that is worth to you, then cool, all right? But if it's not, that's cool too. But I am interested to seeing what these two fragrances are all about. So what are we smelling today? Up first, and still in the package, haven't bust them open, first impression for a reason. We're talking Nitro White, Dumont's Nitro White, and we're talking from Dumont, we're doing Nitro Blue. All right, Nitro White, Nitro Blue. I've heard a lot of good things about this one. I've heard little to no conversation about this one, so I'm very interested to see what both of these do. All right, so Dumont has a wide range of many different fragrances. A lot of them are inspired takes on fragrance DNAs that are already out there, but I will say they do the fragrance with the twist type vibe really well. That Nitro Pour Homme Intense, the all black bottle, is crazy good. The Celerio Elysium, crazy good. So there's been some really dope ones that, the Beau Rouge Sillage, I believe that's what it's called, really good. So I've come across some really dope ones for sure, and let's see what these are all about. So let's go ahead and crack them open, still in the plastic. Maybe I should have, you know, tore the plastic up beforehand, but you know, it is what it is. So we're gonna go with, we're gonna go home with Nitro Pour Homme White. I usually do these like on live streams, but why not? So get the plastic up out of here, open up the bottle, and most of these Nitro bottles are pretty much the same. They are the same, just with some different colors to them. So pull the bottle out. Here we go, all white bottle, gold tassel. Here we are from Dumont. We have Nitro Pour Homme. I know that's really clashing with my studio light, but it's an all white bottle, Nitro Pour Homme White. Got like a little gold accents on the tassel and around the collar of the fragrance. So we're gonna go and spray this on skin. We're not gonna put this on paper. Go ahead and pop the top off that bad boy. Get a couple sprays on skin on my left hand here. 2 sprays. Atomizer puts out a lot of juice. Okay. Comes off in the air, sweet, like a fresh and sweet. A little bit of a powdery take in the air, but in the air, this smells real good. Real good in the air. I don't know what this is inspired by at all. I don't know. I have no idea. So if y'all know in the comments, let me know. But I'm sure that it is. But anyway, this is sweet, fresh, a little bit of powdery touches in this thing. Let's see what we get on skin. Ooh, now this kind of reminds me of a little bit of like the Angel Share type of vibe, Killian's Angel Share, which is one of the more popular DNAs ever. But here I get a little bit of like a semi-thick sweetness. Maybe that's a little bit of a honey touch. Yeah, maybe like a little bit of a honey touch. There's definitely some gourmand features in here for sure. Now, I'm not the biggest sweet fragrance lover. As a matter of fact, I don't like super rich vanillas and things like that. It can really make my stomach turn, to be honest with you. But I can appreciate a more fresher, sweeter, slightly powdery type of take, something that's maybe a little bit airy, something that's just not dominated just by the sweetness. This has a little bit of a character to it as well. Very mass appealing, super duper easy to wear. People are gonna love this. So if you're looking for something sweet and, you know, mass appealing and something that somebody's gonna wear, gonna love off of you from what you're wearing, and I can imagine this is gonna put you in a position to get a lot of compliments just depending where you are. Fun fragrance for sure. Night out, clubs, bars, parties. Might tend to, I ain't gonna say the younger audience, because I know some of my OGs out there like a little bit of a sweeter take. But this is good. This is good. I'm curious what the notes are. Like I said, it kind of has a angel share type of vibe to it, but it's not like a one of one or a clone, I would call it, but it's maybe an inspired take like we've been talking about with these fragrances. Well, really good, really nice. It's the type of sweetness that I like. I do pick up like a honey feel to this, but let's see what the notes are, what we get in Dumont Nitro White. I think the Dumont series came out last year, 2023, maybe even the year before that, but fairly new. And as you guys have been seeing all of the Nitro conversation, I'm kind of late to the party, but it is what it is. All right, so let's go ahead and get to the notes. All right, woody, main accords according to Parfumo.com. Woody, powdery, gourmand, sweet, and creamy. Check. Top notes, okay, iris, cypress, and juniper berry. So maybe that's what's throwing off the sweetness, because when you smell it in the air, you would be led to think, well, at least I was led to think that this is going to be a powerful sweet fragrance, but it didn't quite get to that sickly sweet stage, and maybe this is the reason why. In the heart, myrrh and patchouli, okay, and then in the base you got amber, honey, vanilla, woods, leather, and musk. I would love to know, I mean, let me know down below in the comments. I think it's and Dumont, the website probably tells you what it is, but I didn't look at it. So I'm going to assume it's around a take on that angel share type of vibe. And you know what? I would wear this. I would wear this on, let's just say me and some friends. Let's say we were going to like Topgolf during the more spring, fall, winter. You could wear this all year round. Let's say we were going to Dave & Buster's, Topgolf, bowling. I'd wear this to the movies. Like, this is something, like I said, man. Yeah, it's just not getting to that point where I'm just like, no. Like, this is not for me. I got to pass it down to somebody who enjoys it. But this is a really interesting and good fragrance. If I had to rate this out the chute, man, I'm going to give this man, compared to my liking, ooh, and it's drying down. I'm starting to get more of that, like that patchouli and iris type of vibe here. So it's drying down to something else. And like that gourmand aspect is kind of moving behind that patchouli and irisy type. And I love iris. And this is not makeup, baggy, or thick, sweet. Nah, ain't that. It's like a powdery iris, like a soft, powdery iris. Man, if I had to rate this, man, I'm gonna give this an 8.3 out of a 10. Again, not the biggest fan of sweet fragrances, but Dumont's Nitro White, okay. It's good. It's good, and it's something that I would wear. Definitely in those situations of fun activities and having a good time, laid back and kind of loose vibes. And really, I can see this being worn during the spring, maybe even the summer night maybe. But spring, fall, winter for sure. It's right at the line of sweetness where it doesn't cross it for me. 8.3 out of 10. I can see this definitely being bumped up to 8.5, 8.6 out of 10, but I gotta get out and wear it and kind of see what it does. I'll be interested to see how my wife feels about this one. She might like it more than me and take it and put it in her collection, who knows. But good stuff from the house of Dumont. We have Nitro White, pour on white. That bottle is super duper classy, but that's what it is. It's an all white, milky, creamy looking bottle. That's what it is. Okay. And I'm sure I was getting some angel share type of vibes with that one. But y'all let me know down below in the comments, what is this inspired twist on? I should have looked it up myself, but I didn't. All right, next from the house of Dumont, we're going to be talking Nitro Blue. So let's go ahead and box this. Like I said, never smelled these before. I've seen some conversations of them. I know a lot of other reviewers in the community have gotten their hands on these and talked about them. But you know, with the amount of fragrances that the perfume box sent me, it's generally going to take me quite some time to go through them and, you know, let you guys know what they are. But you guys have definitely been asking me about Nitro White, but not really much, well, I like the bottle. Really not much conversation about this in particular version. And here we are. Here's the bottle. Very nice blue. I like that. Is this a blue fragrance? Let's see. From the house of Dumont, we have Nitro Blue. Nitro Blue. Like that bottle. It's one of the nicer color schemes that they've put out for sure. All right, so let's go ahead and get this on skin. First impressions of Nitro Blue. 2 sprays on skin, another spray in the air. I recognize this DNA. What is this? I recognize this DNA. So it's creamy, a little airy with some freshness to it. Pegasus. Pegasus. It's an almondy creaminess to this thing, but it's not heavy. It's like bright. It's airy. Huh. Yeah, this is Pegasus. So Parfums de Marly's Pegasus is what I'm getting from. This is weird actually, because I see Nitro Blue. I'm thinking that, you know, of course I think, you know, Dior Sauvage, Bleu de Chanel's, you know, those classic blue fragrances, but this ain't nothing blue about this except the name. So this one is cool. I'm not really sure how I feel about this one. Well, I'm just smelling it for the first time. Definitely get an almondy, slight creamy, but an airy, fresh feel to this. If this is going after Pegasus, which it has to be, it's definitely a different type vibe than obviously the original Pegasus, which is very rich, very creamy, very nice almond play in that fragrance for sure, done really well. But this is okay. I kind of get like this paper smell. It's like a almondy, paper, vanilla, airy feel. Let's go to the nose. This is cool. I'm a little hurt though. Not hurt, like I'm just playing, but I thought this would be something different due to the presentation. I guess that's what you get for setting expectations, right? Expectations could let you down, all right? But let's go ahead and see what Nitro Pour Homme Bleu is talking about. Let's see what we got here. All right, so according to our friends again over at Parfumo.com, this is a sweet, synthetic, gourmand, spicy, and woody fragrance. Up top, you get basil, cinnamon, floral notes, lemon, orange blossom, and sage. In the heart, praline, black cardamom, toulouse, woody notes. Base notes, you get black amber, Brazilian rosewood, gourmand notes, and patchouli. So no almond depiction here, but this is definitely an almondy feel for sure. And I don't know what that. Yeah, it's like it smells like kind of like some blank paper mixed in with the sweet notes. I can tell you right now, you know, this is something I probably won't wear much of. In all fairness, I will give it a full wearing at some point in time just to kind of see what the experience is like. But all in all, I just don't think this one is going to be for me. Now, I love a nice almond note. I love the Pegasus DNA. The exclusive is my favorite. But this is definitely a different take on that type of note. But it's confusing with the blue here because every time I look at it, I'm thinking I'm going to get something blue, but it definitely did not. And maybe the rosewood. Okay, so it's starting to change a little bit. That papery appearance is starting to kind of fizzle its way out. So now I'm starting to get, and this is almond. I don't care what the note breakdown says. That almondy creaminess is still present. There's a woodsy dynamic that's really starting to show up here. this is one I'm gonna have to really wear and kind of see if my thoughts change. I'm gonna give this a 6.8 out of a 10. It's not for me. I'm gonna give it a full wearing, and if I don't like it, I'll find it a good home, or we'll do a giveaway. Because I feel the way that I do, some of you out there may feel totally different. But I'm just being honest and transparent here. 6.8 out of a 10. Yeah, it's like it's missing something that's giving it to give it that boop. Like it's missing something. It doesn't smell bad, so I don't want no one to be confused. It doesn't smell bad. It does smell good. But I can't help but this papery nuance that's in this fragrance with the almondy, sweet, and powdery tones here. There's a woodsiness that is really starting to, like a dry wood presence starting to really rise to the top of this fragrance here to join the sweet and powdery aspects. But all in all, I don't think it's gonna be for me. I will give it a true wearing, report back to y'all at a later date. But out of the two, for sure, for me, is Nitro White. Oh yeah, Nitro White. Nitro White is something I'm gonna be wearing in those fun environments for sure. But Nitro Blue, it's cool, not for me. 6.8 out of a 10. Gonna get this an 8.3 out of a 10 like I did. And that's my first initial thoughts on these two particular fragrances. Now, of course, I reserve the right to kind of get more in depth and change my mind or give more conversation as I wear and experience those fragrances. So again, shout out to my friends over at the Perfume Box. Thank you guys so much for sending these my way. I'm very impressed with the House of Dumont. As a matter of fact, the blue is the first one. I'm just kind of like, not for me, honestly. And I've smelled about 7 or 8 of these from the different lines that Dumont has to offer. But all in all, very solid house, really good quality, and some good experiences that I've had with their fragrances, man. So again, shout out to the Perfume Box for showing me love and sending those fragrances my way. I really do appreciate that for sure. All right, so that's gonna wrap up today's video. Let me know down below in the comments, what are your thoughts on Nitro White, Nitro Blue? Have you smelled these? What are your thoughts on the Dumont line as it is? So check them out. I'll have the Perfume Box's information in the description of this. Check them out, see what they got. Some really good prices over there. And I'll put my boys Ross's coupon code TLTG5 down in there as well. Save you 5% off your order. All right, so show support to my guy. All right, so other than that, that's gonna be it for today. You guys take care of yourselves, be cool, be safe. Yeah, that's gonna be it. Positive energy, positive vibes. Y'all know how we get down here on this channel, man. And as always, splack it up, splack it down, splack it that thing all around. And remember, what you put onto this world is exactly what you are going to get back. That's for sure. All right, dad gang for sure. Fathers out there, we got a job to do, not just on Father's Day. All right, let's make sure we do our part for sure. Let's get our kids ready for the world. All right, appreciate y'all. Splacker, splacker. Peace. Till the next time.